Episode 1 of Love Next Door features a group of friends out on a hiking trip. Two of them are neighbours who can't help but flaunt their successful children, Choi Seung-ho, a star architect, and Bae Seok-ryu, an employee at a renowned firm in the US, earning an unimaginable amount of money. While they bicker about whose child is more successful, Seung-ho receives an award as a co-founder of an architecture firm, while Bae Seok-ryu suddenly returns to Korea amidst the hype surrounding her upcoming marriage. Seok-ryu's childhood friend, Jung Mo-yeon, who is also the daughter of one of her mother's friends, picks her up from the airport. They reminisce about their childhood over to tteokbokki. It's not until Seok-ryu hides from her brother that we realise there's something suspicious about her sudden arrival. Since Mo-yeon, being a paramedic, has to leave early, Seok-ryu meets another childhood friend, or as she calls him, her mother's friend's son, and that happens to be Seung-ho. You'd expect long-lost friends to be thrilled to see each other, but it turns out Seung-ho and Seok-ryu aren't as fond of each other as one might expect. "What are you doing here?" is amusingly the first thing Seung-ho asks Seok-ryu. After a bit of bickering over Seok-ryu standing on Seung-ho's land, Seok-ryu ends up hiding inside a large packing box when her mother and her friends return from their hiking trip. After some pleading, Seung-ho helps Seok-ryu avoid her mother's wrath. She then sneaks into Seung-ho's new office building, nearly damaging a $1 million piece of metal that Seung-ho claims is an artifact. Here we learn that as kids, Seok-ryu often unintentionally hurts Seung-ho, as shown by the scar on Seung-ho's back where Seok-ryu once accidentally pushed him into a barbed wire snare. Elsewhere, Mo-yeon rushes to an emergency call and tries to handle a particularly difficult homeless man. Here she meets Kang Dan-ho, who is later revealed to be a writer searching for touching tales about ordinary people. While this is happening, Seung-ho and Seok-ryu head towards their house, Seok-ryu preparing for war by donning multiple layers of clothing to protect herself from her ruthless mother, as she knows she's done something that will surely earn her a beating. But Seok-ryu hadn't anticipated that her parents, along with Seung-ho, would overhear her telling Seung-ho that she'd broken off her engagement. All hell breaks loose when her mother charges at her with a bunch of leaks in a chaotic slapstick comedy. We find out that not only did Seok-ryu call off her wedding, but she also resigned from her job and moved permanently back home. Amidst her mother's lashings and her father's traumatic fainting, Seung-ho and Seok-ryu manage to escape together, sitting in a park until the situation calms down. For the record, her layers of clothing did protect her from her mother's leak-laden assaults, so that is at least something. Seok-ryu confides in Seung-ho about how she felt lost under the burden of moving to a different country, starting a new job and planning a wedding. "Going at full throttle all the time like that overloaded my CPU. The screen went blank and the keys stopped working, so I had no choice but to reboot myself," she tells Seung-ho. They return home when Seung-ho receives a call from Seok-ryu's brother, with her mother promising not to beat her again Asian mum style.
"Yeah, that's not gonna happen, mate."
But that's revealed to be a hoax as chaos ensues yet again, this time with Seok-ryu trapped inside the house thanks to Seung-ho's mischievousness. In the closing scene of the first episode, we see a young Seok-ryu protecting an equally young Seung-ho from bullies. Now that she's back, it's going to get chaotic again, adds Seung-ho, which is a fitting way for the first episode to come to an end. So Love Next Door starts strong with a compelling and entertaining chemistry between our protagonists, Seung-ho and Seok-ryu. The first episode is mostly introductory but highly amusing, with brilliant performances from its star-studded cast. The premise does feel a little bit overused, with Love Next Door mirroring themes from K-dramas like Welcome to Samdale-ri and Dr. Slump, offering a similar vibe and tropes. However, the chemistry between the talented actors ensures a generous helping of slapstick comedy and engaging characters along the way. So far, this does look like it's going to be quite the promising Netflix K-drama. Thanks for watching, and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.